Thank you, Susan's Tarot. You have to think. You've got star seeds awakening on the planet. Okay, great. Is that going to cause fear in people? Yeah, just like Susan was saying. Okay, great. So you transmute the energy. You want them to feel powerful as well. Cool. You give them a Scott torch and a pitchfork so that they can be the little demons that they are. Now you have a torch. Hey, look at me. I've got Scott on a stick. I've got a torch. It's really scary, but it's 2,500-year-old healing information that you guys were unaware of. Simple enough. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Okay, great. So then they would have to judge themselves. Do I really want to be the fucking demon with a pitchfork and a Scott torch on a stick? Give them the Scott torch on a stick. We're channeling sunlight. Alan Watts, the mystical experience, one of the most dangerous things in the world. For a person who cannot contain the energy, it's like running 1,000,000 volts of electricity through your electric razor. Your mind's blown and it stays blown. Okay, great. So you give them a torch. Now they have the torch in their hands. Now they get to carry the torch. Then it's not so scary. They feel powerful. They have a torch and a pitchfork like fucking demons. Then they get to say, wait a minute. Do I really want to fucking walk in here in a mob with a pitchfork and a Scott torch on a stick? Simple enough. It's Reiki. Do I have it in my birth chart, which gives me an advantage with it? Yes. Cool. Simple enough. So, okay, cool. So we've all seen the movie Carrie, right? Cool. I'm taking Carrie's job. Let the mean girls throw their fucking sit in the shower. Oh, I'm so dirty. Let them throw their sanitary napkins at me. I'm going to the prom. I don't care. Let Gotham City, you know what Gotham stands for, right? A gutter pig. Let them dump their bucket of juice on me. It's what it is. I don't care. They get karma. But if you want to transmute that aspect, oh God, Carrie was so scary when she got pushed to a point. Cool, you give them a Scott torch on a stick. That way they can feel important and powerful. Simple enough. If I know as a QHHT practitioner that Pisces has lived every sign on the zodiac, that's why they're always messing with Pisces. Okay, cool. So I am too. I'm going to mess with you, Pisces. This is what you guys got, spiritual abilities that are untapped. Everyone does. If they were more focused on their own abilities and what they could do with them instead of having a Scott torch on a stick. Either way, I don't give a shit. Give them their power back. They're either going to do the work or they're not. They're either going to walk in town with a pitchfork and a Scott torch on a stick, raising hell like little demons, or they're going to heal themselves and others. There's always going to be the light and the dark, the battle between good and evil. You're always going to have that. Cool, so fuck, cater to one side or the other. Balance that shit out. I don't care how you do it. I know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to be carried to a bunch of fucking Pisces. So they can't pick on you, Pisces, if I'm Carrie. Simple enough. That's what it is. You got to tell you, we're talking about the human slider phenomenon. We're talking about unlocking natural human abilities that have been ancient. They've been dormant. Cool. You're talking about any caterpillar is going to look at a butterfly like, what the fuck is that? That flies? What the fuck is that? You're all caterpillar people. I don't give a fuck how redneck. They dumbed you down. Okay, cool. I'm here to fucking break you out of that. Do you want me to be nice about it? I don't care. We don't care how other people feel. You're supposed to feel great all the time. If you don't, that's your problem. Your problem. Simple enough. Are we always going to have opposition? Absolutely. They are not prepared for the abilities that you guys are unlocking. They didn't do the fucking work. That's like somebody walking. You're always going to have Karen that walks into a Mickey D's and thinks she knows how to make the burger better than the people that work there. You're always going to have that person. Okay, great. Give her a Scott torch on a stick. Oh, look at what I've got, a sparkler. Yay. Celebrate with a sparkler, Karen. Simple enough. Quit being a Karen. But I want to talk to the manager. I am the manager. Oh shit, you're my sparkler on a stick. Yup. It's a destiny swap gone horribly wrong. Shit that you guys aren't even supposed to know about. Okay, cool. I went and did the research. I did the research you didn't do. Now, what you do with that, it's none of my business. I don't care. That has absolutely nothing to do with Upshotscott LLC. Right? People went and got a tarot reading on someone that had a destiny, and then they got everyone together. Okay, great. So now all these people are waking up to that fact that they were following they were following Dr. Evil. And fucking Scotty, here's Scotty. We've all seen Austin Powers, haven't we? So here's fucking Scotty. That's never going to work. But yet Dr. Evil and everybody's sitting around. Oh yeah, they were all up for what Dr. Evil had planned. Fucking Scotty told him it wasn't going to work. 20%. 320. That's a good birthday. 20% just popped in. We got 20% battery. That's what it is. Simple enough. That's what it is. I mean, you have too many readers out here now that have they forced my ascension. Okay, great. So what's more scarier? Someone who was forced into their ascension or the fucking people that did it? Simple enough. I have 5-star reviews and my ability to scare the hell out of people, and people are flocking over here to hell. They're joining the Trigger Demons. Okay. That's what it is. But wait, how do we get out of this? Give them a fucking sparkler. Simple enough. Give them a pitchfork and a sparkler so they fit their demon role, and then they can, oh God, what am I going to do with this? I've got a sparkler and a pitchfork. Now I feel like the devil. Yeah. Fucking damn, am I against mob rule? Absolutely. I think any fucking mob that comes into town should be getting you on your path. Not fucking taking people off theirs. Which is what they're doing. Okay, great. Why? Their belief system. Right? You're always going to have jealousy and envy. If you go out and you buy a new car, the first person who's going to have something bad to say about your car is the person that doesn't fucking have one. Said we've got all these magic books. We're smart enough to do that, but all we know how to do is destroy. Okay, enjoy that shit. That's what it is, right? However, you've got Susan talking about people being afraid of aliens. The fuck? How do you know you're not one? It's a soul thing. This is a soul level. This is a spiritual issue. Nothing more. Simple enough. Are there going to be some truths that people can't fathom? Have you always felt like something was just a little fucking weird? Something in reality just wasn't quite right. There was something going on, but you just didn't fucking quite have intuition to see it. Okay, cool. We're activating our intuition and we can see that shit. That's what it is. Y'all want unity? Cool. You all got screwed. All of you. It's just what it is. You all got screwed. Simple enough. So now you're all together. Everyone is together in the screw. Y'all got screwed in a bucket. We just threw you in a bucket. However, right? We want that bucket to get a little deeper, though. We want to think deeper than a bucket. Simple enough, right? And you can't really fucking blame people. They choose it. They give you the apple and the Big Mick. You go in the drive-through for that Big Mick and then get pissed off later when it affects you. And then on the other hand, you got evil bastards that are affecting your apple. Who cares? Everything is based. Your thoughts control reality. If you think it's good for you, it is. If you think it's bad for you, it is. That's why they introduce substances into your reality. It makes you feel good. And then fucking things are going great. Hey, man, I'm getting all this done. And then the fucking crash happens. Oh, man, now I feel bad. And you start, maybe the universe doesn't give a shit what you think, what you say, or what you do. It only responds to how you feel. So the more they can affect the way that you feel, the less chances you have of manifesting. And then when someone comes in, the universe is responding to me. They feel a certain way. You're not responsible for how the people feel. Raising your vibration and feeling better about the shit that's going on. Positive attracts positive. Negative attracts negative. They keep you in a negative downward spiral. What is the problem? All of the people that were telling you all of these things were trying to take out someone for their destiny. They were destiny swappers. Okay, great. So now new level, new devils. Now that these people are going to be outed, that they were karmics that came together and got this brilliant idea that sooner or later wasn't going to fucking come to fruition. Now they're mad because they've done all of this work. They've pulled all these people in under false pretenses, da 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 da, and then the truth comes out. Okay, great. So now the truth's out. Congratulations. Now you have the truth. Congratulations. So, oh, but the truth is scary. The truth hurts. First, it pisses you off and it hurts a little bit and all that fun stuff. Cool. Heal that shit. Go heal. Go heal. Get over yourself. Simple enough. Simple enough, right? And what do you think? They are doing everything they can to keep you from finding out what I just said. Cool. So you've got every tarot reader on the planet is picking up that sun's energy. Yes. If you get close enough to the sun, that's touch not my anointed. I spend plenty of time with all kinds of people. If they have a rotten fucking soul, I glitch them out. The energy is negative. It's positive and negative at the same time. If they're running on nothing but negativity, their negative hits my negative and bzz, cool. So you shield yourself. You shield yourself when you go out in public because I don't want to feel that. I feel their ick the same way they feel mine. What's the difference? I'm shielded. When I'm shielded, it amplifies that ick that they feel. I don't want to feel their ick. It's simple enough. Wait, what is the problem with that? Wait, freaking, you no longer. It takes you. I'm giving my power away to my shield. Do I feel it more intensely when I can see it? I can see that, but I don't feel it as intensely as a clairsentient. Simple enough. How INFJs protect themselves. Okay, great. So then you have those in the dark doing everything they can to affect the INFJ shield. Pisces, they're trying to take away your spiritual protection. They don't like your boundaries. Okay, cool. Then they can go talk to Scott Morgan, the licensed MBTI counselor that teaches how INFJs protect themselves. And then they have to say, oh God, I was the villain trying to get through that person's boundaries so I could harvest some more energy off the sun, off that fixed sun sign. That's what it is. What is the shocking part? Why are they trying to keep this under wraps so much? Kundalini energy is creative sexual energy. They're harvesting that off of people so they can manifest with it. Why? Because it can only be used for positive healing purposes. Positive, it's for you. It's for you to manifest with. It's your birthright. They're trying to take Pisces' birthright away from them. They don't want to hear that. I'm not responsible for what people want to hear. They can turn the channel. They can go away. Simple enough. And the same thing, just like you're giving the little demons a pitchfork and a sparkler, we're going to give Pisces a torch. Except freaking now Pisces is sharks with lanterns, whales with spotlights, piranha with proton guns. Simple enough. I bet they don't pick on you anymore, will they, Pisces? And we can only worry about ourselves. Cool. So we're worried about Pisces, the most spiritual of the zodiac signs. Okay, I can go with that. Seniors with seniors. Okay, we can go with that. Respect your elders. Yeah, we can go with that. So what is the problem? They're cult leaders involved that are Pisces. Never mess with a Pisces. We're the cult leader. Right? Trying to pull off a destiny swap. Now they can't get out of it. What is the problem? people followed them into fucking Karmaville. Great. So we're okay. Great. So now we've got this cult over here's mad. The cults in the light are mad. The cults in the dark are mad. People are just mad. They're mad, mad, mad. We're all mad here. Simple enough. Great. So we have independent energy within the Pisces collective. The artists, the healers, the musicians, the actors, the financial advisors. Pisces is number 2 as far as wealth is concerned. Great. We need to talk. Hey, wealthy Pisces, what can you do with an earth angel they couldn't sacrifice? Amazing. And what you give is what you get. Can you believe that? It's fucking something new. It's energy that affects people in ways they don't understand. But surely to God, you're fucking smart enough to figure that out. Simple enough. Great power comes great responsibility. I do INFJ shit that nobody else does. You've got all of that fucking Pisces, you're mysterious. It's called the mysterious, elusive INFJ mystic for a reason. 1 to 2% of the human population, only occurring 0.04% in males. Right, I have found one other Pisces INFJ. What is the problem? They're the fucking number 1 personality for becoming fucking self-absorbed and narcissists. My job? Remove, not abuse my power, not take that, fucking learn from their mistakes. All that glitters, shit isn't gold. All of y'all glitter, cool. You must be fucking gold. Simple enough. When people find out that these individuals were doing everything they could for a fucking cover-up, a conspiracy, a destiny swap, whatever you want to call it, and then failed, okay, great. I'm going to go ahead and cancel myself. I'm looking for that earth angel they couldn't sacrifice. It's got to be a mind fuck for these people. Yes, and I enjoy doing that. I'm a master of psychological warfare. Simple enough. Simple enough. I'm the nicest guy when I hire you. I'm the last person you want to talk to when you leave the company. Simple. That's why I don't do that shit anymore. I didn't enjoy it. I do what I fucking enjoy. It doesn't change who I was or what I know or any of that shit. We have evolved. Pisces is evolving and others aren't. People are afraid because they didn't fucking evolve. Okay, great. Humans grow. You look at a Buddhist child and ask them how they were made, they will look at you like you're absolutely nuts. Humans are not made, they are grown. If you're not growing, then what is the fucking opposite of growing? Isn't that a peach? If you've seen Cheech and Chong's magic trick, isn't that a peach? God got us all that is, angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light. Ask that I be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as I do readings for. Namaste. So what it is. And when I hear Susan saying that fucking it seems alien to people, yes, we're doing DNA activations. Everything they ever told you that was junk DNA within you, fucking one man's junk's another man's treasure. I activated that shit. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. Are people going to want to, and she just said that, people are wanting to study that negatively. Cool, study their own. Nobody's any different than anyone else. Study their own. The energy that I harness, 2,500 years old. Cool, go back to the basics. Go back to the basics. Simple enough. Quit worrying about someone else who did something you didn't do, and now you want to study that shit negatively. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. I agree with Susan. That's what it is. That's why they targeted Pisces. Cool, me too. Thank you, Pisces. Thank you for asking me to target. You didn't ask me to. Cool, I'm not going to. But did a bunch of other Pisces target me in groups? Why? They're not sun signs. They're harvesting energy off the sun. Simple enough. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. If they're a Pisces sun, okay, great. That's what it is. If they have, hey, you're talking about a genetic lottery. You're talking about a soul lottery. We all came in and you all won the lottery. You wouldn't fucking be here. She said, I'm no accident. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Thank you, Spirit. What is my job? Make sure you're not bullied. Make sure you're not treated like an accident. Make sure that individuals don't try to cause accidents for you, because they're obviously, if they would do it to me, they'd do it to someone else. And chances are, these readers are right on point that they have done it to others before and stopped them from going forward. These people that have been flaunting and flexing in front of you have been stealing manifestations and blessings from others. And then you watch them, oh God, this person's so cool. Look, I'm looking at all the things that I'm learning from them. Cool. Did you get to where they're at? No. Do you know why? Because the successful people do cutthroat shit that unsuccessful people aren't willing to do. Simple enough. Simple enough. Thank you, Spirit. What ended up happening? You got an ancient warrior spirit that came in and just kind of raided their village. Simple. Fucking the band of thieves. Oh God. Here comes the spiritual court. Spirit. You've got that owl energy all in the cards. Cool. What is Azrael's court of owls? A lot of this shit in the game of life is going to be sent to you through the universe by the creator mind. So it doesn't matter who created it, what it was created for. The same ones and zeros in this matrix that we live in are the same ones and zeros of a computer program. The signs from the universe are not limited to nature. They're limited to creators. Creators create shit with this. If I take the creator of Grand Theft Auto, we've all seen the video game Grand Theft Auto. If I take down the creator of that into a QHHT session, and I take down the creator of Atari, and then I take down the creator of this candle, the person who made this candle, and then I take down the creator of the person who made the lighter, and then the creator, whoever the artist was that did this tarot card. If I take each one of them down into a QHHT session, I will get a voice of the creator, the Most High Creator, the Oversoul, the Holy Spirit, Christ consciousness, God consciousness, the super consciousness. Okay, great. It's the same voice in every person. My 40 documented QHHT sessions and the thousands that have been done by thousands of QHHT practitioners in 117 countries. Every time we take a person down, we get a voice, the higher self, the same voice that's in all of you. So how can we look at anyone any different? Me, I do different shit. I don't do the same thing that other people do. Was that going to be shocking to some? Well, yeah, they keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. I break out of that dumb shit. And I'm very, very bold about it. Are you having fun? No. Cool. I quit doing that shit. I suggest you do too. Quit doing that shit that you're not having any fun doing. Or you're hanging out with the happiness haters? Well, that's got to suck. That's what it is. And I know I piss people off because they don't want to hear that. Cool, I'm not responding. Don't fucking come around asking me for things you don't want to hear. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. Simple enough. When I hear a reader talking about they're trying to steal Pisces spiritual gifts, great, Pisces. What spiritual gifts do you have? What gifts did you develop that they're trying to steal? I want to know. Let us know in the comments. Call me on a private recorded line. Simple enough. Chances are they're probably trying to take an INFJ's superpowers. Thank you, Spirit. What is the problem with that? It's the sun's superpowers, not a fucking moon. It's what it is. It's an astrological thing. Past life energies that got away with this shit last time. Karmics do the same thing every lifetime. So if you know what they're going to do, you avoid it. Okay, great. We have evolved since the caveman days where these lunkheads are still living. Simple enough. Simple enough. Thank you, Spirit. So, and you can keep in mind, my predictions are not supposed to come true. I predict the negative shit. Nostradamus, his shit's not supposed to come true. When Nostradamus predictions come true, there's disasters. I chose the Edgar Cayce route. Edgar Cayce, the sleeping prophet, INFJ Pisces. Pisces, you're traveling dimensions in your sleep. Pay attention to your dreams. What? Like Edgar Cayce, the sleeping prophet? Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. That's what it is. But we got to think, did that person have that much problem? No, because the world wasn't as fucked up as it is now. Confirmation. Cards in the upright. Oh, cool. We'll flip that shit around. Cards in the upright. What's the focus on these destiny swappers? Yeah, you can't purify us. Glad I went within and checked that out again. You cannot purify these destiny swappers. It's called what comes around goes around for a reason. There's nothing we can do for them. They made their bed. Simple enough. They were doing everything they could to stop a chosen one that is protected from completing a cycle. Protected. Great. Now, they have everything they did to that individual, they will have to go through themselves. How can a soul grow? I know as a QHHT practitioner that the higher self, the creator consciousness, the God consciousness, it wants to experience everything. Great. So now it wants to experience how fucking morons are going to get out of a karmic cycle without that protection. I agree with the readers when they say that. What is it, the intent? It's what it is. It's spiritual court. It's just what it is. You can trust that shit. Right? Simple enough. When I have readers talking about trusting that what they wanted for another is what they wanted for themselves. It's that fucking simple. It's that simple. Simple enough. Right? And you've got reader after reader talking about these people fooled a group into saying, yes, this is a bad person. We must unalive this. We must unalive this individual so that we can have a destiny swap, so that we can have riches and fame and fortune. And they went with it because they're greedy, evil people. Okay, great. They have failed. New level, new devils. We got to deal with 8 years of them getting their karma. What do we need to be aware of? Yes, they have no protection. What I just said, they will not have any spiritual protection going through this situation. They're mad about Pisces spiritual protection. Okay, great. Where is that Pisces? Where is that Pisces? I'm looking for that Pisces. Where is that Pisces? They're hating on your spiritual protection, Pisces. Cool. I want to hate on your spiritual protection too, except when I hate, I donate. Time, money, effort, energy. I give a shit. I may hate doing it. I may hate having to do all that. But when I hate, I donate. Confirmation. That's pretty cool. I get a knock on the wall at the same time I set the candle down. That's good shit. They're afraid of Pisces spiritual protector. Did they not attune to Reiki for protection? Did they not attune to Reiki for enlightenment? Did they not attune to Reiki for psychic gifts? Did they not attune to any of these things? Do they not match the frequency of that? No, they let someone else do it. And then when they manifest something, they swoop in. They're vultures. They come in like vultures, like parasites, like fleas and ticks. Fleas and ticks, when you take your dog to the vet to get it dipped or give it a bath yourself, either way, those fleas and ticks are always oh, it's the dog's fault. It's the dog's fault we can't feed off of it anymore. Yeah, freaking opportunists. They have no more opportunity to feed off of their power source. Simple enough. And what are they going to do? Lie. They don't want that truth to come out. Okay, great. We're not responsible for what people want. We certainly don't want fleas and ticks on us. Simple enough. Simple enough. I don't need fleas and ticks in my Earth Angel wings. I've got etheric Earth Angel wings. That's what it is. I don't need mites and shit feeding on my wings. So I have to go groom. I have to go, ruffle my feathers and shake the haters off. That's what it is. And what do we need to explore? No more relaxation. That's what it is. Now that these people are starting to realize that everything they built was absolutely for nothing, now they're mad. Now you have not only evil people that are being outed, but you have evil people that are being exposed. Okay, cool. So outed and exposed evil people doesn't make them any less fucking evil, does it? Simple enough. Simple. Do I even need any more cards? No. Cool. So you gotta think. Everybody, but you ever seen the movie Carrie? Cool. Everybody teamed up with Carrie's mom. Karen. Ah, the holier than now. Oh God, she's the devil. Can sweep my floors. Oh God, she's the devil. Here, let me do your hair. Oh God, she's evil. Let me beat her before I ask her to make me a sandwich. If you've never seen the movie Carrie, fucking go check out Carrie's mom. And that is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a bunch of fucking religious nuts that are known for burning healers at the stake. That's what they do. They do it every lifetime. So if you know that, what's the problem now? We have laws. We have a civil way of living, at least in the United States. What's the problem? Fucking the people that are in power, they've held that knowledge. They don't want to give their power away. They don't want you having that knowledge. That gives their power away. And then when someone comes in and unlocks the door, oh God, look at all these toys in the toy store. They're mad because you have toys. They have toys, but now you have toys too. And you tell them, hey, look, man, there's this cool new toy store. No, don't tell them where the toy store is. No, there's less toys for us. We have a lack mentality. No. Simple enough. Namaste.